Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of HBM Mod. Last episode, we did stuff over there with these guys, I think. Yeah, probably automating everything, I don't know. Today we're going to be doing some more stuff. You'll notice I got this big old brick here. I also been doing some stuff. Got the tower nice and good looking. So I've been doing a lot of ore processing lately. Just been letting this thing run. Holy crap. I need to get this one out of here, because this box is loaded with a bunch of stuff. But yes, I've automated this setup here. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this thing is automated. I think I might have, so I won't talk about that. We're processing some hematite into iron over here right now. An entire vein of this stuff. I always keep telling you, I'm going to show the vein. Let's go to the vein. So basically, down this way, I just decided to dig into this one cave, because, I don't like walking outside at nighttime, and this is the cave. It's full of stuff I don't like to kill. This is where I've been getting all the hematite lately, and thanks to that creeper, I don't have to get shot by skeletons no more. Let me just get out of here. There's not even a point to that cave anymore. It's empty. Yeah, so I got an ash pit on this guy. You'll notice I changed out the fluid heater for a fuel burner. This guy is only running on coal coke. Literally, coal coke. Just that's it. Right now we're processing some charcoal. I don't even... What the heck are we... What are we doing? Oh, there's wood oil in there? What the heck? I couldn't tell you why wood oil gets stuck in these things, but we're gonna have to do some magic to fix that. Okay, both of those are full of stuff. Is this guy over here? Okay, good. We need to get rid of this wood oil. This is annoying. So, trick for this is probably just to set this thing up and look at that. Wood oil is gone. Get rid of that garbage. What is this box? Oh. Nice. So today, well, a couple weeks ago, HBM Mod got an update, but I finally decided to update. I got a second installation of the game running an older version, so, yeah, don't worry. I will from now on be on the most latest version whenever we get to these episodes. But today, we're doing the joy of smokestacks. What are smokestacks good for? Well, smoke stack. Look at this. We got liquids for these guys. Now, what do these do? You put them in an industrial smokestack and you get these things out. And what can these do? I don't know. It's basically the same as regular ash. What the heck? Dysfunctional nuclear reactor? What is this? Very interesting stuff. What about... I don't even know what that is, so we'll find out what that is at some point. But the main stuff we probably want is this fine suit. What can this be used for? I want to see if we can turn this into more steel. It seems like we have to burn it to use it as steel. So it's even more efficiency right there. So the first step is that we need to make one of these guys for basically every machine. So I'm going to need like 4 stacks clay. We need to go get some clay. We could make clay from dust. It is a pain though. I don't recommend that. Doing that by hand is very painful. So we need to go searching for clay. This is, I don't like doing this for an episode. This is going to be painful. Hopefully, I can get this done really fast. I don't know why I don't got... Actually, it's because I made fire bricks. I don't know why I made fire bricks. That is so dumb of me. We also need to recharge our steam suit. It's out of steam because I've been doing all kinds of stuff. Ooh, cave. I don't like this cave. I will just leave now. This is not a good cave. I don't know if we need 4 of these guys. I want to have a lot of these guys because I don't want to be putting any of that fine, wonderful pollution to waste. Like, literally, pollution's actually useful now if you just use a smokestack. It's good. What's the deal with this industrial? Well, this industrial guy. Why don't I just make him? It's cheaper. Let's go make an industrial smokestack. Wow. That's quite a change. Well, we can make 2 of the regular ones for, like, the ones at the base there. And we'll make, like, a couple industrial ones for the big old factory we're building. Which I haven't really checked on the steel production, but I know it's at, like, a stack of blocks, which is insane. I haven't found any more bozite though, so it's not going to be changing anytime soon, unless I set up some other system to add iron into it, or if I just do it by hand, which is probably what I will do. Okay, let's see. We are going to need about, yeah, we'll just make a stack of plates. I don't like making a stack of plates as steel, because steel is very valuable, but, you can shred them back down if you want regular steel again, so we'll need a bunch of those. And, of course, filters, which I hate making. Good news is we can make this on our anvil, so I don't have to worry about that. Other good news... So somewhere here, I got some concrete lying around. I don't know which chest it's in. But I've been building a warehouse over there out of concrete. So that's what that big brick we mentioned at the start of the episode is. It's a warehouse for all the crates of just singular items that we have. Which, we're going to go over there right now. Because this crate is completely filled with pure ore and goodness. So we'll bring this over here. This is the warehouse. It's kind of empty right now, as you can see, but I kind of like this setup we got going here. I might change it later on, probably. More than likely. But this stuff all here, this is from the centrifuge. And these guys are from the combination oven. Just entire crates of aluminum. This, of course, is from another combination oven over there. Which some of these guys contain a bunch of useless stuff. And they're gonna get filled, because I just want pure powders in these. Like, I don't want... Oh, and this one's radioactive, too. So, this is fun. We will get to fight Mask Man very, very soon. I don't want to fight him very soon, but, we will probably end up having to do that very soon. So, yeah, I probably shouldn't be carrying around these radioactive items, because that's just a bad idea. Okay, so what are we doing? Lignite? Cool. As you can see, I've almost got another full crate of carbon items. Right there. We need to make some stuff with coal powder, I think. These activated carbon filters right here. We're gonna be making a bunch of those today. So I got a string from our garden in the front yard. Very nice place. There's also coal powder and paper too, right? So for the paper, you just need sawdust. I already got paper. And for the carbon, you need coal powder. So don't coke all your coal powder. You'll need some of this. But of course, I definitely have a lot of this because I just go mining a ton of coal. So that's the hard part done. The part I don't like. The next part is getting all this steel grates and things. But we got the steel plates. We got gravel. Which this is going to end up in the warehouse too at some point. Very soon. Once I get this all sorted out. This crate right here is iron. This one's gonna be, we're gonna fill it with iron from here. I just haven't put a crate in there because I don't want to move all that stuff. That's painful. I won't do that. So and of course I'm pretty sure we are going to use all of the steel plates today because we have to make a bunch of ash pits. So they will also need stone. As you can see, both of these guys are made on here. Can't make them yet. Because I need to get the concrete. So I got enough for 2 of those big ones. Alright, so... Oh wait, I need to go get the other thing. Don't want to forget about that. And also, these biomass are actually fuel. So, what do you do with biomass? Well, you just shove it in there. Shove it in this guy. And it basically just becomes a bunch of, you know, good old... What is it? The powder. Ash. Alright, so... We need to make these. Boom, boom. 2 of them. Holy crap. These things are massive, too. These are basically the size of the coker unit, right? That thing? Yeah, they're very big. They are incredibly large. Now we got one of these guys. I used to make these just because they look cool, but now I don't. I just make them because we actually need these. They're useful now. Now we need to make these. Which just requires us to grab a stack of iron out of there. So we just type in ash, and we'll make like 1, 2, 3. How many do we want? Like 4 of them? I don't even know. This is, Let's make 4. That's a good idea. Well, I could make the one out of bricks, or I could just make a giant one. I'm thinking I'm going with the giant one, because they aren't that expensive, and they're also more cool looking. So I'll make a giant one, too. Now, of course, all of that we just did would be useless if we didn't make some pipes. You need special pipes for this. You need fancy pipes. You will need 8 to make a stack. You also need insulators to make these pipes. So now at this stage of the game, getting these insulators is gonna be no problem. Just take 2 bakelite and you got that, and then boom. And then all you gotta do is open up this guy and type in exhaust, and now these guys are wonderful. There you go. You got a stack of them. Well, I now have 3 of these guys and 1 of these. We're gonna use this guy over here. These are very, very aesthetically pleasing, especially these big ones. And we'll probably put these floating in the air for a bit because I want to make these into part of the factory. Now this, I don't know if we're gonna make this. This section could be indoor or it could be outdoors. It's a good question. I don't even know. We'll probably have a roof like right about up there, so we'll have our smokestacks go on up here. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna set up one of these guys. It's like a 3x3. Okay, I was expecting it to be a bit different, but seeing as it's that big, I could just put it right over here. And these guys will fuel these machines, so we don't actually have to supply them with charcoal or anything anymore. Basically, the whole idea behind this whole suit thing is that you just shove it back in, then you can turn it into more carbon, so that's very nice. And boom, there we go. So this should collect stuff from this guy when he's running. And also, if I hook this guy into it, right here, this guy, he produces a lot of stuff as well, so we hook him up, and he'll also run into the thing, and yeah, we won't have as much pollution from this guy. It'll all be coming in suit, which I can just shove back into here. Oh, dang. Make sounds now? These didn't used to make sounds before, but now they do. Satisfying. Very, very nice sounds. So there we go. That will shove smoke and things into this guy. He'll put the smoke into here. Like I said, these things are very aesthetically pleasing, especially once you have a building around them. So we're going to have a second one that will handle this guy and his heating oven. This guy will go into the same one as the combination oven over here. Actually, why don't we just put them all hooked together? That's a brilliant idea. Let's do that. I can't get through this thing, though. This is a problem. Okay, there we go. Great. The zombie apocalypse has started once again. So, we have to deal with that pain. So, boom. We're going to place another one right here. I don't know if I like them right next to each other. But, seems to be working. This guy doesn't seem to be collect. I bet these guys collect faster because they are just better, bigger and better. Alright, so we got this thing set up. Quite nice. And are these actually doing anything? Or are they just sitting there doing absolutely nothing? Which I think is what's happening here. So, we'll leave them there for a bit. We'll check back on them at the end of the episode. I don't think they're going to do anything. I don't know. I mean, we're in the right version, so they should work. Now it's time for the next industrial smokestack, which is going to be for basically everything in this building. I don't know why I made this small one. Okay, it's fine. There's an Enderman, so hopefully that doesn't become a problem. But like I said, once this is done, it will be very aesthetically pleasing. They're almost as tall as that thing right there, so so the actual placement of our generator is like somewhere over here, I'm guessing. If I'm actually right on this, then that's crazy, so we'll see. No, I was wrong. Okay. But this is where we're going to put our next smokestack at. We will use the tiny one because we don't need a big one here, of course. But those things look very beautiful. Now this generator here, I don't know if he actually outputs smoke or anything, but that's how you connect him. There's also a barrel there for connecting actual fluids in this guy, or energy. You could use a battery for that. That's the thing about these guys, is that you actually need to use those because they don't have they only have 2 ports on the front and the back, so you do need to use those extra ports. Okay, so this guy doesn't seem to be running. Now we will probably have to put a battery block and just switch out how this energy connector works. So let's make an energy block. Now we haven't actually made an energy block because we haven't needed to. This is one of those times where we're gonna need an energy block, not because we actually need one, but just because. We don't even need to make polymer anymore. There is no point in making polymer, so let's get rid of that template. I actually already have the thing. Don't know why I have a stack of paper. Why did I do that? But, let's go ahead and make a template for our battery. So, energy, block, this guy. That's what we want. We got him. Now, what does he require? Steel ingots, sulfur, lead powder, and just basic stuff that I could have done, like, ages ago. But I just didn't, because you don't really need these. At all. Like, I mean, maybe you do. I don't see a reason for them. Like, in this early game, you don't really need them early game. You need them later game, because you'll be using machines that consume a lot more energy, so that's when you'll need them. So I think it's just 6 items that we put in here, so, that, steel, lead powder, of course, which is, I think we got some of that. And of course we have a stack of sulfur, so don't worry here. We got that covered. We should use it for other stuff, but it'll be fine. Lead powder, red copper, which we definitely have some of that somewhere. Actually, we don't. Well, I need to cook some more copper because, yeah, we don't have any red copper at all. But this should do the trick. We already got red copper wire, though. That'll make a battery. I guess I should have checked if this guy is actually producing energy, and yes, he is, but he needs coal to actually produce more energy, so, there's that. We'll just shove in some of these. Actually, we'll do that in a bit. Okay, so we are going to run out of energy very, very soon, because I don't have the energy. I need to put coal in this guy. I don't want to do that right now. It doesn't accept this. Well, this is very interesting that I can't just plug it in down here. Maybe it's just that it isn't generating any power at all. That's probably the issue. Okay, we'll need to get some more cables then. This guy does not make any smoke at all. This is interesting. Well, so I guess these guys, these generators here, are very environmentally friendly or something. They do not make any gas or smoke or any of that stuff, which is dangerous, so, yeah. So we have just, we've just wasted a bunch of resources on this is, okay then. But what does make smoke is these guys over, this combination oven, and a bunch of other guys over here, who just constantly make smoke all the time, and are probably the biggest polluters other than the actual bauxite processing plant. Which I'm looking for bauxite, okay? I've been looking. That's why I've been mining, because if I don't mine, I don't find any bauxite. And if I don't find bauxite, then we can't get processing some more steel. And making those smokestacks run even more. So I got those guys. That didn't sound good. I got those guys hooked up. But I don't know what just hit the ground outside. It was like a big old meteor or something. It was a very loud sound. Still gotta get this guy hooked up. And this will be a big problem because you see, this guy has hooked up the heating oil pipes and also another pipe for some reason. I don't know why I decided that was a good idea. Actually, they just run right past this thing. Okay, I'll just have the pipe like this, so that will make everything a little bit easier. Well, so we just did an entire episode about piping and smokestacks that are amazing. For some reason, these guys aren't actually collecting any stuff. I don't know why, but that is okay. Those ones are actually turned off right now, so we'll go ahead and check on them and see if they've done anything. I do not think they have, because it is, actually they got some fly ash. This guy's got fly ash. Very nice stuff. So they do make ash. It's just really slow. Or it's because we were using industrial ones. If we probably use the smaller ones, it probably makes ash faster, because you need less of that stuff. Which, looks like you need 8,000 millibuckets of smoke in there. Or 2,000 of this. What? Oh, for fine smoke you need 8,000, so, nice.